Stanley Parable. So we spun our Indie Wheel of Shame. It's a game I haven't played before. This is the first person, like, I don't know how puzzle slash walking sim it is. I've never watched anyone play it either. I've only seen like some clips out of context. So like, I don't know. I'm excited to check it out. So begging that game. And I don't know if Burb's here. I know this is like Burb's like one of his favorite games of all time, and I expect him to be here. So I don't know if he's like dying. Might be taking a big old shiitake mushroom. I did hydrate, sweet. I did. I drank the water. See, look. It's like, look how much I drank. See that? It was full. I drank the water. Suckle boy. Thank you for the hydrate. That's about to hide a cryptic phone number somewhere in JKR. There you go. Here, I'll give you mine. Just put it in there. Or tell you what, don't put my phone number. Just put my Twitch link. Just like put that at the put that at like the bottom of like every like document you find. It's just like the document. It does CGDannyB. He was live in mine stream, so he might hop on something. No, listen. Of course he was. Of course he was. Chat, we're gonna remember this. We're gonna remember this. Cause this tardiness, it's not gonna fly anymore. You're about to get blocked. And by y'all, I mean Burp. And then Burb's like, but Danny, I tried to be. Likely story. Banned for life.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
How's the audio? You guys hear it right?
Was employee number 427.
What was that? I didn't even do anything. No, hold on. Nope. I can begin the game again. I hope it doesn't have to take 14 years to load. I was trying to find my mouse and I couldn't, so I had to listen to it again.
Well,
now I wasn't clicked into it. So, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my shit. Okay. We're gonna hear it. Nope. I need to. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking punch a wall, chat. Okay.
this is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-winning, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
I'm not clicking. I'm not clicking.
For this job. And Stanley was happy.
At least he was happy. That's what's important, right?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Okay.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor.
My name is Richard the fifth.
No one had showed up to give him instructions.
Who the fuck, Stanley? You're crazy. That's a wild name.
Or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Nice. All right, now time out, because I can see I'm a little forward in the face cam here, so I'm just gonna nudge myself a little bit that way, just like this, so I can lean forward and play and not be like off the scene. If there's a plugin where I can make this section adjust, that'd be awesome. But I don't think there's that integrated. They just need some care. Dude, honestly, like, I think it's fine. I mean, like, it's just a little, there's some pencils and stuff, and like there's a phone, got a voicemail, some bucket paper drop thingies, and a pencil sharpener that is not plugged in anywhere. So that's a little funky, but here we are. All right. Howdy ho, neighborinos. Anybody at work today? I'm getting that overtime pay.
Workers were gone.
There's subtitles. Closed captions, subtitles only, full captions. See, it's always weird because I never know which ones are full. Like, I just want the people talking. I don't need to be like, oh, door closed. Let's do that.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where's the meeting room? This is the regular version, not deluxe. Yeah, so I thought about grabbing deluxe, but I've already owned the regular one. And I was like, I don't want to buy the deluxe one unless I'm going to buy it on PlayStation. And I'm doing this thing where I'm trying not to spend money on games I own or like, you know what I mean? So, unless in the next couple seconds I can get a free copy of the deluxe one, we're going to stick with this one. I don't know how different the deluxe one is, but yeah, I'm playing the... If this one's liked enough, we can maybe swing back and do the deluxe one later. Gets the paint or something, because listen, Stanley likes it calm.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Fair enough, though, the deluxe does provide a good bit of extra content. Listen, I believe... I'm going to go in the spot where, like, because I have no context, I think I'd rather play this one and then deluxe, so I could actually see... Because otherwise, it's just going to be content that I think is in there, and I wouldn't know. So I think that's probably the way I want to do it. This is the biggest dilemma? Now, here's the thing. He said we go in the left door, and I know what you're thinking. Just go in the left. Follow the guy. But I'm Danny.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
Rennick, you know me. You know me.
Just to admire it.
Okay. Nobody's in there. Damn, these are just... That's like just scary and spacey. You know? Fear thought Danny was about to put his finger... hold on. Point his finger and find left. Like...
Ah, yes. Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Generic cold drink, baby. Now, once again, here's the thing. Here's what I'm predicting. I know this game's kind of wild. Thanks for the stretch, Rennick. Here's what I'm thinking. If I go down the path they tell me to, I'm going to, like, end the game. It's going to be like, congratulations, you did it. You went the correct way. Thanks for being a good employee. But I don't believe in it. I don't believe in Corpo America. I'm out. Go back.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Wild is an understatement. I don't know how people still need to find that. Hold on. I don't know how, but people still need to look at that to find it out. What do we oh, you mean the... No, I got you. No. I did have to do that as a kid. And, like, now, it's weird to explain, like, something is second nature. It just is.
Look, Stanley,
this is my left.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy. Really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Almost fell.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is her? Who is she?
Stanley,
She hot?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Who's waiting? Kate Blanchett as Lilith in the new Borderlands movie? Who's waiting?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I probably should let it ring. Ew, what's this boring ass font?
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
Oh, she made bread.
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It was pretty good. Damn, she fine.
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
I don't like it here anymore. I feel attacked. It's bullying. This guy, dick. Popcorn is not sponsored. Anyway. Single Pringle gang. Anyway, what's going on?
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Master type. It was
Let me
really
show you
good. It was
what's
really good.
going on here.
Honestly, I screwed it up by pausing. If I'd let it go and she just looked at, like, popped in the door, it's like, FBI, open up! That'd be really funny. Doesn't make any sense that a single Pringles come in a can. You ever see those Pringles that come in like a single pouch by themselves? Should buy some of those.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press 4 on your keyboard. Does it matter which one? It does matter.
Stanley is
Top
quite
one.
a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
R. Reload.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Okay.
Now he's pushing a button. Now
Which one?
He's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Sweet, I want to be this guy for your game. Let me know if Just Keep Running just needs a smart-ass British man. Because I can do this. Oh my god, Stanley hit a button once again. It's me making a grave overtakers. You got a single lonely man over there. Kind of perfect, right? You know what I mean? Renee's being a stinker, Mr. Danny. Sorry, that's what Rennick has the right to do. She can kind of just do that. She has mod privilege, you know? Smart British? No, I'm a smart British man. How dare you?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Okay.
From behind his desk,
I wish I could
Stanley
jump. I want to
dreamed
stand on
of
that
wild
desk.
expeditions into the
The intrusive thoughts are taking over.
fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
I wish I could explain how my lack of being able to jump makes me feel claustrophobic in this room. Does that make sense? Do you guys know what I mean? The fact that I'm trapped in this small, like almost Tetris-shaped area that I can't go anywhere else, I feel trapped.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building...
Kevin
had suddenly
Brighting. I don't know who that is.
vanished off
Who?
the
Where would I
face
know
of
him
the
from?
earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Oh, is that this guy? Is this guy Kevin Brighting? I guess, is it Kevan? I said Kevin, I don't know. Press E to spend time with the boys. Yo, let's go, baby!
He went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
All right, chat, here's the thing. I was going to this place of Zen, and now it told me to press another button. I assume. I went, which is what happens when it tells me to press something. I haven't opened my eyes yet. I'm assuming it's going to tell me to hit, like, Q, or maybe D. I think that was Q. That was Q, but that wasn't the thing. Maybe it was D. Oh, no, D makes you move. Duh, it's 6.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it
narrative
with
for this guy? Okay, cool. That would be
paths
dope.
and destinations.
Oh, it was
Down
dirty in
one
here.
path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Hi.
And down another was a game
It's so
with a
descriptive. My
baby.
imagination's running
And
wild.
he
It's pretty
called
wild.
it The Stanley Parable.
Ooh. You to talk to the...
It was such
Kids
a
a story.
wonderful fantasy, and so in his head,
Tell the
he
kids a story.
relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
For free?
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
So one of the creators of the game has also made a game called The Beginner's Guide. Yes, I actually just got gifted that game. Someone gave it to me, and I didn't know how long. I've seen people say it takes an hour and a half. I've seen people say it takes 3 hours to beat this, 8 to complete it. So I didn't know how long it would take us. I'm also kind of dicking around, so sorry. But like, I when I was on the Overthinking Games podcast, which hasn't come out yet, I'll be sure to tell you guys when that episode drops. But every time they have a new guest, they gift them a copy of The Beginner's Guide. So I actually just got a copy of that. I'm excited to try it. The amount of stuff that's already happened, have so much. The amount of stuff that's already happened have so much different choices. Wait, it's making the office room? It sure is making the office room.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
I don't want to kill myself.
He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley,
what?
The next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Fine. Wait, is that making me obedient by not pressing it? Should I press it? Am I just gonna sit here and do nothing if I don't press it? Ah, shit, I'm not gonna be able to play the game if I don't press it. He's trying to make a point, and they're gonna only prove the point because they won't let me unprove the point. I don't want to work in the morning. I just want to leave. Don't press it, but Rennick, what do I do? What if I can't continue the game if I don't press it? Good luck with that game. Beginner's Guide made me cry the first time I played it. I'm very excited to get to it. It holds a really strong message. That's so great. Like, those guys, they love that game. And I've seen them talk about it before, but I've never played it myself. So, like, I want to experience what they experience with it. So, it's on the list eventually. I don't know if I put it on the wheel or maybe just play it shortly after this. I don't know. So, I have to press the button, right? I have to press the button. Oh, I can't do anything if I don't press the button. My brain won't let me just sit here. That's kind of a paradox, because if you press it, then you're doing what the text says, but if you don't, you're doing what he says. Yeah, I won't spoil shit. Yeah, it's great. Sorry, Rennick.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remembers he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Put a mirror in my office. Press 1 to question nothing? Okay.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
I'll be lucky.
And I tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
What the fuck? Give me a second. I'm just going to fix my camera now for clips. Okay. Oops. Did I do that?
Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
Huh?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
I will be happy.
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure...
I was going to say, did I close the door? Because I don't think I did anything.
The
Do I have to...
would come.
Did I fuck it up?
Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Okay. See, I was clicked out and I clicked back in, and Borderless is just like... Boop, boop. Vanessa, answer the phone.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Why'd she call me from Mark's desk? Why'd she do that? I'm 427, but she called Mark at 434. Why wouldn't she call me on my phone? Is my mannequin wife cheating on me again? I'm depressed. Wife simulator. Hey, Nurse, what's poppin'? Oof, indeed. Is my mannequin wife cheating on me again? Danny 2024. Or you're supposed to send you the message because he's your assistant, obviously. Oh, that makes way more sense then. I thought Mark was banging my wife.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, I can't tell if I'm prolonging something. Should I just follow the directions? Or they're going to be like, you spineless little scrumple. You just listen to the man instead of doing your own thing. And that's why you're going to get nowhere in life. But I'm going to go there again. I'm going to repeat the same cycle, right? I don't know what to do. Hey, dude, did I Nerd Storm? Hey, Hypnotic, what's poppin', dude?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly.
This is the Stanley parable.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It is on my indie wheel of shame for games that I've never played that I need to.
Room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I don't want to listen to the man, me either.
Stanley
So I guess we went the wrong
bad
way.
Following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
But it's going to reset, right? I'm not going to do anything new? Maybe I should have listened to the man.
We've gotten off on the wrong
Could I fall?
here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
There's an indie game you haven't played? There's quite a few. There's a whole wheel of them. There's like 10 on there at least.
The story has been about nothing but
every time the game restarts, the cycle begins again. It actually made obvious if something has changed or is different, or you're still going through the same cycle or a new one. Okay. So you're saying because there was the phone call, even me repeating this is still something new? Is that what I'm getting? Or is the phone call like, you're like, oh, well, that's different, but that's not a part of the cycle. Let's say if I went down the hall, it would have been something different. Yeah?
time.
Yahoo!
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
My wife, my mannequin wife.
Forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
Not part of the cycle file? No. Okay, so the cycle's just going through the doors, you mean? So, like, if I would go through the doors, I'd see the difference.
To redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Try disconnecting the phone?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Kay, thank you for the 15 months. What's poppin'?
You 15 months, let's go.
No, you 15 months, let's go. Thank you so much, Kay. Thank you. But it's 21 for the month. 4 more subs. We're doing a Fortnite fashion show.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Nerdstorm, thank you for the 5 gift. Oh, man. 4 more to go. 4 more, you say. Uh-oh. Hi, doing well. Cool to see you play Stanley. Yes, this is my first time playing. It's my Wheel of Shame. But Falcon, Medic, Pizza. Oh, man, I went to Couch on Blue. Hey, you be thankful, you fucking laptop. And Cindy, be sure to say thank you to Nerdstorm. And that means we have a Fortnite fashion show coming up. So let's do this weekend. I've already got plans to doing a Gravia stream, but I think next weekend, next Saturday, would you guys prefer Saturday or Sunday? If I was like, hey, next weekend we're doing a Fortnite fashion show, would you rather have Saturday or Sunday? I'm kind of giving this to the people who are here now. You get a little more freedom. Sunday. I see a Saturday. Oh no, you're breaking it even. I work Saturdays. Would it like a Sunday afternoon work for everybody?
You're not Stanley.
I almost want to go with Nerdstorm because he's the one who gifted the 5.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Saturday has the most D&D stuff. Yee. I gifted a sub as well. You did do that. The thing is, Sunday will then put us at, we'd have to do, oh God. So I'm definitely down for Sunday. That would just mean we'd have to stream, fashion show, and then right into like the My Hero watch along. So it'll be a long day with me. But when you say afternoon, then that's my morning and I got school. Okay. Let's put a pin in this and we'll think about it. Honestly, either works, but I do prefer Sundays. Okay. I definitely would love to get Nerdstorm in there. I'd love to have him involved because, you know, you just gifted the 5 subs and put us over the threshold. But I can do a Sunday night, though. Okay, so if we did... Oh, but Sunday night is the My Hero thing. So unless we move the My Hero thing earlier, but I have to see. I'll just be late because I have to work. How late are we talking, Nerdstorm? Like if we did a Saturday night. But then, I guess it depends. Okay, let's go Stanley. Let me answer that for me, Nerdstorm. Let's continue Stanley because I don't want to sit here talking about Fortnite while we're like normal stream time on a Sunday. I mean, the thing is, normal stream time on a Sunday is when we do the My Hero watch along on Discord. So I would literally be taking that away. We'd have to move that. That's what I'm saying.
And to think I've been letting you run around.
So that's kind of like a spot.
If you've made any more
plans,
choices,
fuck
you
that.
might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely.
Yeah, shoot me a DM and let's see if we can like sort it out because I'd love to get as many of you as possible.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Thank
Please
you.
Observe this helpful instructional video.
Where? Okay.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
That's true, Zombie. That's
in
true.
this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Steven has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh my goodness, is it 4:30? I should be having a back, sack, and crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Oh,
but
shit.
not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see...
Hold on, let me see. I've been missing my hero streams because they're when I'm at uni. Damn. The campaign is at midnight your time. I was going to say, you guys do it like super late. So if we did it on Saturday, it'd be at like 6 o'clock. I just don't know how late that is for Nerdstorm. I want to edit the people who turn into Animal House. No, nope, not at all. I'm trying to catch anything. It's a joke, but I remember one that's similar to Boku no Hero. Oops, is the bit of a mess. It sure looks like a bit of a mess, huh? My Hero's great. I'm loving it.
The correct thing to do would have been this way, please.
Can I go back to work? It was a lot quieter in there.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense.
So we're halfway.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped.
Wreck
to
watch
deal
good
with
time?
reality.
Wreck? Who's wrecking? What's Wreck watch? Are we talking about? Recess? Rewatch?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I don't want to go to the left. I don't want to listen to the man. I want to go to the right. I want to listen to me. I want to go. Sorry, my chat's messed up. Right. Okay, recommend. Got it. I thought you were like Wreck Watch. It was like, I don't know what that means. Did someone say the story? Cody Rhodes? Yo, wait, Nurse, so that's this weekend, right? You around? Not Royal Rumble. What the fuck's what's this weekend? What's going on this weekend? It's I can't think of what it is, but it is. Stick it to the man, baby. The other door. But I don't want to go in the other door. I want to do this door. I have to? That sounds like something the man would tell me to do. I'm not thirsty right now. Perfect. Elimination Chamber. That's what it was. Thank you for the hydrate. I know Chris and I watch it. You around? I'm down to fuck around and find out. Here's the thing. I see, Sweet, you might be the man. You might be the man trying to tell me what to do, and I don't know if I want to listen to you. I don't know if I trust you. I don't even want to go in there. God damn it. Fine. I might just close the game instead. I'm off this weekend. Listen, we gonna fuck around with some wrestling. It's at 4 a.m. in the morning. It's at 4 in the morning? No shot. For real? Just doing my job, listen, I respect you for it. Chris didn't tell me it was 4 in the morning.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I see,
Why?
I broke it.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
All the times I was wild. So I guess we'd probably watch it at a convenient time for us in the US. I imagine we're probably not watching it live then. I don't really know. I'd have to ask Chris.
I couldn't live that
He's the one who streams it.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No, don't!
I have to.
I just realized, is this guy just God? He might be. He could be God. You just watch it later. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a
I don't want to be Stanley. I want to be me.
Oh, my story.
Is this game another game of yours?
On the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole
we would love to have
facility.
made Stanley.
You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm waiting for this guy to...
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley.
He's gonna start cussing at me, dog. He's gonna cuss me out.
And always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Forgot my lefts from rights and went to the wrong door. Oh no!
And always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
I have
When
Vastixia.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
At least one more, right? At least one more, because this time...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Man, I'm pissing this guy off.
Is behaving. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chat, did I break it? Is this supposed to happen? Is this part of the narrative, or did I fuck it up? Okay. Yeah, the game might have legitimately bugged out. Okay. Is there a continue option? If I go to the menu, can I continue? My eyes are upside down and everything's the wrong way. Well, need to see it. Might have to begin the game again. I can't believe you broke my game.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
But like, how big in the game again is that? Is that like the first run then? So have I just started like over? Or is the game gonna remember what I did? You get to the same ending every time as long as you follow the same steps you took to get it.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Actually, an ending only Danny found.
Well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee.
That'd be the title of the thumbnail. Like, I found a new ending in Stanley Parable, and I'll just have like a black background and
lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
just restarts the
Stanley
cycle.
took the
Okay.
first open door on his left.
Does it though? Because like, so am I gonna go in? I'm gonna unplug the phone. I'm gonna do that again.
Bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yo, he did it! He found a new ending. Well, actually, can I?
think perhaps we've gotten off on the. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Here's what I miss. I found a new ending. Is basically the black hole ending, and that was pretty cool. I don't think anyone's ever found that one before.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room.
You honestly are the most inconvenient human on the planet, Nerdstorm. I think I was trying to do something else.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king.
Oh my god, can I just play the game? Everyone's gonna be like, Danny, could you finish the game? No, I can't, because I gotta do dumb dancing and singing for these people, and then I gotta do a 30-second sketch of Stanley working hard, pressing buttons on the computer. Yeah, original. Very original. Where'd you get that from? The game? Okay, Google. Set a 30-second timer.
Alrighty, 30 seconds. Starting now.
Bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Oh, nice. All right, well here it is, right here at the very bottom. It's Stanley. Stop. Google. It says stop. Bitch. At the very bottom down there, you see, it's the back of his head. And he going like, oh, pretty good, huh? Sheesh. I'm pretty good at this. As a little memory of playing this game. True, that's facts. These should become emotes. That wouldn't be bad emotes. There was always this plan of making them into like merch and doing like a white shirt with like Togepi, like red and blue style like images on them.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Maybe. I definitely want to do
he wanted
some
to
of them.
stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
See, I also imagine this is like a little behind the scenes thing, but I always imagine like if I would like do work on some kind of production, work on a game, work on a movie or anything, and like somewhere in the background there would be like a fridge with a bunch of kids' drawings on them, and you'd be like, wait, those aren't kids' drawings, those are the 30-second sketches, and be like, oh my god, I recognize those from 20 years ago.
The first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really.
I'm in the spot where do I just go the correct way? I don't know if I'm still going the wrong way, you know? I assume I get an ending this way, I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm so conflicted.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
My mannequin wife!
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside.
I feel like
to
Stanley
let
is a
her
disgruntled
back
employee.
into your
Absolutely he
life.
is.
She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here.
Just
Clear as day.
schizophrenic. No,
Stanley
listen, maybe.
picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of...
He's doing
risk
some
on my
game theory
watch.
crafting,
I'm
dude.
going to stop the game
And
for a
in
moment
the mental
so I
hospital,
can
dog. Gotta get
educate you
sorted out.
on safe decision-making
He's there at his
in the
desk
real
drilling in the
world.
keyboard while Mark fucks the mannequin wife. Not my wife! God damn it, Mark.
Choice.
CGDannyB
It's
theories.
the best part of being a
I mean,
real
transferring your
person.
calls, obviously.
But
Exactly.
if
That's what
used
Mark does.
incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third
I already
world
watched
nations.
this and I got the
Or
secret
he could
ending.
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that
What's the
unlike
man
here,
get on? Comes
the
with a
real
t-shirt.
world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
Yes.
find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood,
I got this
that
time.
person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and
Excellent.
crack.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more
fort.
than 8? Less?
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a
if you
back
begin
sack
to
and
wonder
crack.
if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution
Now, is it back sacking crack? I thought it was back, comma, sack, comma, and crack. That's what I thought.
to the world, just remember
back sacking
that
crack?
in the vast infinite
Does it also mean anything?
your
Or is it
thoughts
just
and
a dumb
problems
dumb?
are materially
It's at 4:30. I'm
insignificant,
supposed to be
and the
cracking my
feeling
back
should
with a sack.
subside.
Wait.
At this time,
Medicaid one
your
job.
instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Let me out.
You may have noticed that
Let
this
me
film has
out.
begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
I know.
Not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on
Danger
good decision
everywhere.
making, we're
Danger
going to revisit a
everywhere.
choice you made
Danger
just a few
everywhere.
minutes ago and see
Danger
what the correct
everywhere.
thing to do would
Danger
be.
everywhere.
This way, please.
Danger everywhere. 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 Danger everywhere.
Now that we know
Danger
your choices
everywhere.
are meaningful, we can't
Danger
have you jumping
everywhere.
off the platform and dying.
Danger everywhere.
Imagine the main character
Danger
dying
everywhere.
senselessly halfway through
Danger
the story.
everywhere.
That story would make no
Danger
sense at all.
everywhere.
We just need to get you
Danger
home as soon
everywhere.
as possible before the narrative
Danger
contradiction
everywhere.
gets any worse.
Stop, it sounds like a soundboard.
Unfortunately,
Stop, it
seems
sounds like a
this place
soundboard.
is not well
Stop,
equipped to
stop,
deal
it sounds like a
with
soundboard.
reality.
Stop, it sounds like a stop, it sounds like a soundboard. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Danger
Almost there.
everywhere.
You'll take the door on the left Back to the correct ending, the story
Danger
will have
everywhere.
resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Broken record, fucker. Damn. This is like fucking crazy.
Now
I was
remember,
crazy once.
all
They
you need
locked
to
you
do
in a
is
room.
behave exactly as
A
Stanley
rubber
would.
room. A rubber
That
room with
means
rats.
choosing
Danger
responsibly
everywhere.
And always putting the story
Open the
first.
door.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Let me
Just follow my
in.
lead
I'm
and you'll
going
be
to
fine.
the right.
All right. When Stanley came to a set
Let me
of
in,
2
Kevin.
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Thanks, Kevin.
No! Why did you do that?
No!
Quickly,
Why'd you
hurry
do
back
that?
in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Danger everywhere. Burn the building down? I might. Danger everywhere. Oh, hey, Phantom, what's poppin'?
It's ruined.
About to hop in the shower. Listen, do your thing, dude. Go get all soaking wet and soapy.
My story.
I love
You
that crazy
destroyed
meme, but my
work.
British accent
Why?
can't say rubber
For
room
what?
with rats.
What did you get out of that?
A rubber
What
room
did you
with
think was
rats.
so special about seeing the game undone?
Don't own it, a
Left here
rubber
like so
room
much
with rats.
garbage.
How's it going, Phantom? How was your day?
It's now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
No.
willingly destroy all of my work? I don't
Yes.
know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Don't do it.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Chat, I just remembered something. I know, I'm getting distracted from the game. If you guys hadn't seen it on TikTok, I posted the maybe this time. Sorry, not that. Whatever the fucking TikTok audio is. Hold on. What was the song? Oh no, yeah, I'm doing the. Oh, that work, and what did it get me? I posted a TikTok with that sound, right? I posted a TikTok with the, oh, that work, and what did it get me? And it was about, like, trying to get on the Helldiver servers, but, like, you get on and your friends can't, so you can't even, like, play with your friends. So I posted that, and then, like, maybe 3 minutes after it's posted, Nerdstorm comes in and says this. Son, let me tell you something. Democracy. Democracy waits for no man. Just because the tunnel seems a wee bit long, don't mean the fight ain't worth your time. Get your ass out there and defend this goddamn democracy. We got children at home, son. What would we look like if we just gave up at the first glance of a wait time? We'd be cowards is what we... We'd be cowards is what. We're here to fight for freedom. We're here to fight for peace. We're here to fight for democracy. I'll be damned if my little girl waits there to... Oh, sorry, I fucked it up already. And I'll be damned if a little wait time stops me from defending my dear sweet little girl. Democracy. And then I said, damn, you ramble like my father. Just squish some bugs already. Now, let's get out there and show them no good damn nothing oil leaking, beat booping, speaking robots what real power is. That's what Nerdstorm said. Yes. My speech! Your voice acting with a job. Listen, I'm down. I actually auditioned for a audio drama thing. I don't know how if I got the role or anything yet. I had my callback, so I'll be sure to let you guys know if I get that, but I think it'll be a fun thing to do. I enjoy voice acting, not like a professional level, but maybe someday as a professional. I just enjoy it. Oh shit, right? Oh poop, man. Oh poop. Hey, Super, what's poppin'?
You, who thought you were so clever.
Sorry, he's mad at me because I broke
Now
his game.
Look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it
Speaking of which, tomorrow night, Helldivers with Nerdstorm, Spacey, and Kanai.
into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
I'm gonna do some
You
voice acting
just
at
had
some
to
point.
see.
I can pull some stuff up.
Didn't I
Listen,
impress
absolutely,
upon you
it's
how
fun, dude.
important it was to be like
Voice acting is
Stanley?
great. I mean, like on a minimal level. I'm sure it's a lot of work as like a professional, but
do something. There's a damn good reason
I did
for
not go
it.
through the left door.
That's
The one time I think I went through the left door, I broke the game. So I don't know.
It hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world.
I guess technically it's how I got here, though.
You're a
But
child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Yeah.
It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
So now, so sweet.
Behaving.
Does that mean I tried the joke one too many times? Should I just let it yell at me once and then go left? I don't know if it gives a different ending either way, or like, did I try and do the joke one too many times? I was waiting for it to be like, no, don't go this way. And then like eventually it'd be like something else happened. Should I have only tried it once, then gone left maybe? Or like, does it not, is there another ending? It's weird to ask because you haven't gone through the left door at all. I went through the left door when he told me to, and he's like, you broke the game. You broke my world. And then he took me to that world. That was the left door. So I haven't gone through the left door initially at all, but I did come back from the right and go into the left after he yelled at me for going right. I think you have to go through the left door once during this sequence to get the ending. Never mind. Don't do it.
Exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead.
I'm seeing conflicting information,
right.
so I should still go right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
She's going to yell at me. I'm going to go, oh my God. Huh?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
And that happened.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Did you just speedrun this new ending? Maybe. What doors? So hold on. Yeah.
FBI, open up!
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either.
Has never had me before this game, bro. Dude, that's really frustrating.
To go up to his boss's office.
Because I kind of wanted to get the ending I was just led to do, but it seems like it keeps breaking. No? Should I just not go left? I guess I feel like if I keep going right, the game's going to break. I feel like I can't progress if I keep going to the right. Because if I go through all that a third time just for it to crash again, like I'm losing. Like I don't want to. I don't want it just to crash again, so I have to listen to the same shit. Because I can't skip it. I have to listen to the same stuff a third time. Which like kind of sucks. So should I try, should I try going back?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
But like now I'm like starting over, right? Like I'm on the first cycle because the phone didn't ring and I'm going back to the finding the people in the memo, right? If you do it again, then it's boring, I guess. Yeah, it kind of is.
He entered the door on his left.
The only other thing, right? Because I'd have to go through it again. I have to go through the cycle, go through the room, him tell me everything, go back to go to like the apartment, go back to the main office, go all the way through, break it, go through the tutorial video again, come back out, try the right room, it breaks, and then go left. So I have to do a lot of extra steps. Try some other ending before you go back to the one you were on. Okay. Yeah, we're going to try left then. Like, it really sucks. I'm like a little pissed that like happens.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
the tutorial
up to his
video.
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Boss's office.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. This is the part where I listen to the man. Yo, this is nice. This boss going ham. Look at this.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, Unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Boss has a piano, I bet his ass. He doesn't know how to play it. Watch this shit, watch. Oh, I was hoping I could at least dingle like a dingle it. Boss? Fellow employees? Oh, that's some Poppy Playtime shit right there. I don't even want to go in there. I don't even want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. The boss can play the first 5 seconds of Runaway. You know, just the ding, 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 ding. I don't know what Runaway is. At least not by name. I might be like, oh, you mean that ding, 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 ding? I mean, that's Ode to Joy, but ding, 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 ding. Did I ever tell you that I learned to play Ode to Joy in middle school for like for our chorus, and then the teacher's like, that's like the most basic song ever, and then it ruined music for me. I hope one day I get to see my chorus teacher again and be like, hey, I would have been a musician, honestly, until you ruined it for me.
This question would not go.
I just like to think where my life would have been today if I didn't have to deal with that chorus teacher. If I didn't roll in there and he was like, oh, you did this. Kanye Runaway? Yeah, I don't listen to Kanye. Again, it'd probably be one that I'd know and be like, I honestly don't think I could tell you a single Kanye song. I'd be like, actually, no, I did know that, but like off the top of my head,
straight ahead to the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh yeah, I'm sure not the Kanye today. I just don't listen to Kanye. I don't think I've never listened to Kanye. It's just not my type of music.
Enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Yeah, that wasn't as much the morality thing as much just I just don't listen to Kanye. Camera. Now, did I get like the boring ending though? You know what I mean?
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true
what is this, The Incredibles?
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Damn.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't.
There's me!
Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
My
Was
office!
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own
No Ace the
life
Monkey from that
in
one Toy
someone
Story movie?
else's control?
Like, ting, ting,
Never.
ting, ting.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
I don't like this
For
place.
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
How? JKRX Stanley Parable when? Hold up, send an email to Chris. Listen, do it. I'm in the habit of if I have a contact email, I'm just shooting people email any day. I'll be like, hey, I think your game looks really cool. I'd love to, you know, discuss it for further. So. Bring ding 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 bring ding 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 bring ding 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 ding. Four. Nope. I assume there's a 1 somewhere. No 1. No 1. 3. Okay. Quick, Stanley, while running away from the turrets. Dude, I'm killing it, JKR. Ooh. No, seriously, we disabled it? Oh! I was hitting the jump button so much and it wasn't jumping. That's really funny.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible...
That's not like that commercial. Thank you. Why does it sound like a commercial with the front of the imaginary motorcycle from the early 2000s? I don't know what you're referring to. I forgore. Sorry, someone give me something.
And
Frog? This sound like the commercial from with that frog in the imaginary motorcycle. Oh, you mean like Crazy Frog? Oh, that's
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it over?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Shocked me this day that Crazy Frog just had his pecker out. Did he actually?
Machine's grasp?
I don't remember
What
that.
mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that
It's
was
really
all
pretty.
he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, I'm happy. So that's the very quick and short ending, yeah? So I guess we beat the game, guys. I beat the Stanley Parable. Thank you so much for watching. We're trying the other one again. So now I assume this reset to just like the start, right? Like we're just going through again. Music sounds like Stanley finally quit his job to a new life. It's exactly what happened, baby. This looks hella gorgeous. It's very pretty, very pretty. I didn't know how far that was gonna go. So we're gonna try again. I have to check on something real quick. So let me cut to BRB. I don't know how long it's gonna be, so give me a second. We're gonna go back and try and do the thing we did first. And we might just talk over some of the cutscenes and stuff. But yeah, so give me a second. I'm gonna run a 1 minute ad.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it shoots fire! Ah! Ah! Hear me! Ah! Shelter! Shelter!
Thank you very much. It is hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the air conditioner. Hopefully it doesn't make a lot of noise. Ugh. I want to watch back later the clip of me smacking the air conditioner.
And hey, if you need some help from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, I'd say we make a hell of a team too. Even if I do forget the champagne.
Next time.
They're gonna bang on the Ferris wheel. We're banging on the Ferris wheel. But even more sus with not going near water.
Let's skedaddle.
Oh, look at him go! Ooh, guys! Ooh, did we see that one? Did we see that one? Homie, so hold on. We can't skip that. We have to skip it, Danny. Let's skedaddle. See, my family, they'll be like, hey, we're picking up something from somewhere. I don't even know what this is. It's like a chicken pasta or something. Look at this. Somebody come take a look at this. It's like, I don't want to be one of those streamers that spills their food on stream. It's like chicken. I don't know what's in it. It does look kind of mint. I don't even know where this is from. It's alright. It's a little bland. It's just kind of noodles and chicken. But it's alright. It's okay. Looking hell delish. Thanks. Oh, the food. I thought you meant me. That's fine. Had a meatball wrap today. It was hell. Ooh, that sounds really good. Is literally just like a tortilla and meatballs, or just had spag bowl. I assume that's spaghetti bowl. I don't know what spag bowl is. You might have to explain. Ooh, that looks good. It's a little spicy, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say spicy, like I couldn't handle it. Just like, I didn't expect the tinge in my throat. Tortilla with meatballs and other nutty. What, you put nuts on your meatballs? That's a little.
Already, this was
Ah, spaghetti bolognese. Gotcha.
He found a new space he felt safe in.
What defines a bolognese? What's a bolognese? It's really nice. No, mistake.
When Stanley came to a set of two of them, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
so we go to the
knew
right.
Perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Why did I do it? All right, so here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna have to go through this all again.
In his stomach, but
we're gonna go through here.
Business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, he didn't. So we're gonna go across. We're gonna talk to the mannequin wife.
So bad at following directions. It's
and then we'll go through a second time. We'll do the tutorial video. Blah 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 blah. I guess I can eat my food while we do this. We just chat.
On the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not. I
wanted to try the other end.
Trust in someone else.
Like other toppings and stuff, saucy. Yeah, I know what you meant. But it was funny when you said nutty stuff on my meatballs.
You all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Does it count talking to the wife again? Is it so it's not like a new run? I guess I'm confused. I was imagining since I beat the game, I have now started over. So is this not my initial walk out, or is it already counting talking to the wife? Because in my head, because the second walkthrough we did had the phone ring, and the phone didn't ring. So talking to the wife is its own separate ending. Okay. So that was the end of the game by talking to the wife? Then we reset? Is that what happened? Because I got the trophy for beating the Stanley Parable when I went out the door. So I was talking to the mannequin wife, not beating Stanley Parable. You can pull the cord no matter what. Right. Now you can pull the cord. I guess I'm just confused how that was an ending and the other one wasn't. How I talked to the mannequin wife, she was like, you beat the game, congrats. This is actually really tough because I can't, the lid is in the way. I guess I have to rip the lid off, but.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Again, the end is never the end, so once you restart, you reach your ending and begin from, okay.
This is it, Stanley.
I guess I definitely see the end is not the end. I understand each time is like a new something. I'm still a little lost in the fact that if the mannequin one is its own ending, Does that mean I was still on a step to another ending?
That's her, Stanley.
And me unplugging the phone changed that?
No, you can't. Did you just unplug
That's where I'm a little
the
confused.
phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
Then he's every day. Once you restart, you'll reach an ending and begin from
that
scratch.
was possible. Let me double check.
Right, so like if I answer the phone, that's the mannequin wife ending. Totally get
Stanley
that.
picks up the phone.
I guess I'm locked in the fact that one got me an achievement and the other one didn't, which tells me that one was much more of a ending than the wife one was. You know?
Credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect.
That's where I'm a little full Bob
How is that even
Bagondos.
possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
Is he like in here now?
What did you?
Yes.
Wait a second.
Bro,
did I just see? No, that's not
You can say
possible.
hi,
I
you can't have
can't believe
food.
it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Dog's here. He's got a naked neck.
I
He sure
can't
does.
believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect
sissy.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this
No,
game
go
for so
sissy.
long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it in.
Look what I have. Let's go see mommy. Hey, let's go see mommy. I got you. Okay, sorry.
Thanks. Close the door, please.
Yes.
Thank you. There's a dog. Good boy something. He came rolling in here. He's not doing too well these days. He's just got a bad tummy. This is a sinky little dog.
Entirely. It's as though you
You
completely
guys saw Brody.
ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario,
Or a breadstick?
a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of
Oh, he
impoverished
crunching, baby.
third-world nations.
Crunching, baby.
Or he could systematically set fire to every
This is the
orphan
crunchiest pasta I ever
within a
had.
30
What's up,
kilometer
Saucy?
radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood,
Got this
that
BB. Yo, we
person is
trying,
not
dog. We
real.
trying.
Allow the person to finish
Oh, hold on, I
their
gotta practice.
thought,
I'm ready.
then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking.
I'm ready.
Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, it's 4:30. I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
You got the
basis
BB House
is the
Stanley.
best
It's
part to a
okay.
healthy-
We got the follow the corporation ending. Thank you for the stretch ending. But I've gone through this ending twice, and so far it's crashed on me both times. Thank you for the hydrate. But it we get to the next part, we have to pick the door, and it's go right, and you go right, and then when you go back, it teleports you back, it cuts you off. It
Most medical
crashes, it goes
professionals
black, so you can't
recommend
pick a
making
door.
At least 8 choices
So I feel like
per
I have
day.
to just go left,
Do you
but
make
I don't
more
know.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time,
This way you split the
your
multiple
instructor
possible
will
endings,
guide
and
you
each
in an
ending is
exercise
standalone
to
from each
test
other.
and reinforce
The road to
the
each ending
material
might be
covered in this
similar,
video.
and none of the endings are more canon than more legit than another.
Welcome back. You
There's
may have
possible
noticed
endings.
that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger everywhere.
Now that you're
Danger
properly informed on
everywhere.
good decision-making,
Danger
we're going to
everywhere.
revisit a choice you made
Danger
just a few
everywhere.
minutes ago and see
Danger
what the
everywhere.
correct thing to do would have been.
Danger
This way,
everywhere.
please.
Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Nah, Speed, I totally get it. I definitely get they're all separate endings. I guess in my head, right? As someone I'll do trophy hunting over whatever game. If there's a game that has multiple endings and there's just one to complete the game, that usually means whatever would cause the ending, whether it's good ending, bad ending, mixed ending, blah blah blah, would get you that achievement. So the fact that the wife one or the mannequin wife wasn't an ending enough to complete the Stanley parable is a little confusing. It feels like the one is more important. I know you're saying it's not, I'm saying one gave me achievement, the other one didn't. So that tells me, like, if I would go the other way and do, you know, this one that has crashed on me twice, that would have gotten me the you've completed the Stanley Parable. That's why I'm a little like, because that would have told me the fact that it didn't give me the achievement, that was like step one of that ending.
You'll take the door on the left.
Even though I know there's more than one ending. That's why it's just a little like
once again,
confrazzling.
Home free in the real world.
Yeah, this is more of a game where the way you complete the game fully is to find all possible endings.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
If I do that, I'd probably do it on PlayStation, so I go for Platinum. Because I know there's an achievement for like not playing for 10 years.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This one is just the base game. I haven't played it ever in my life, so I'm playing the base game, and then maybe we'll come back and try Deluxe with more content, but I own the base one. I don't own Deluxe. But I'll see what's up, Chungy. Now, here's the thing. The right one keeps crashing. Should I just go left? But I assume if I go right, that's going to get me a step that would take me this... I'm a little... See, I want to risk it. If I go right and I get at least one reset, then I can go left. But if I go right and blah, 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 it's called You Touch Grass or something like that, where you haven't played in 5 or so years. I thought it was 10. I think it's like 10 years, is it not? Try left this time? But I like the right. All right, let's try left. Let's try left. Hello?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They took the downstairs away. Yeah, I don't know for sure. I remember seeing a post about like everyone's getting their achievements in the Stanley Parable because now the thing is you can do the completion. But I think on PlayStation you can just change the date to 10 years in the future and it'll pop. Am I just going for like the same end? Ooh, no.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door?
Maybe.
Would it still work? There was only one way
What are
to
you doing,
find
that Chunky?
out.
Long time no see, homie.
Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
I don't know if we're gonna use my mic or not. I don't.
Speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I don't know what to do. Night Shark 115! Night Shark 115! Night Shark, danger everywhere!
Fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted.
I tried.
There.
You kept
Why
crashing.
Did you come this way. Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, now I can. So I did that. Okay. Go on. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere. Danger.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that you... My story. You've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special
Danger
about seeing
everywhere.
the game undone? Left here like
Danger
so much
everywhere.
garbage. It's worthless now.
So is this the same ending I
And
already
what am I
had?
supposed to do? Even if there were a way
Or is it
to
the
continue,
same
would it be
situation,
worth it?
different dialogue?
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
So I guess what other ending can I get? Because I guess I could do...
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish.
Hopefully we don't run into this.
With
Okay,
you.
so I'm still in the ending that we tried.
Who thought you were so clever.
But I need this to get
Now
mad at
look
me
where we
and
are.
then try
My
the
entire
left
game is
door?
destroyed. It was the only thing
Maybe?
in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the
Because
ground.
right will yell at me again.
What,
So I
did you
assume
think
I
that
should
would
just
be
try
funny?
left, right?
You just had to see. Didn't
I figured there were a whole
impress
bunch. I
upon
guess
you
I'm just
how important
pondering.
it was to
The only
be
other thing I
like
can think is
Stanley?
going right and then
He
actually
knows how
taking
to
that
do what I tell him
left
to. He
door
understands
through
that
the
if I
right
say to
door.
do
You
something,
know?
there's a damn good reason for it.
But if it's blocked and
That
it's like
thought
broken, I
hadn't
couldn't
even
get to that
occurred
door
to you,
anyway.
had it?
So
That there's a world
you think so? Go
outside of
okay.
you.
Well, listen, we're gonna
You're
try.
a child.
You a child.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
We did get that. We did get that ending. We
When
got,
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
hold on.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay?
So this is what was supposed to happen?
I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Do I can be depressed?
Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Okay. So let's try
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally.
this.
This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along.
So if we
I've
go
got
right
what
in through
I
the left
wanted.
door, they have a bunch more endings still left.
Stanley came to a
Woo!
set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room. and
Right,
Stanley
but I'm
knew
gonna
it
go
perfectly
this
well.
way.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The
Wow,
lounge was
nice.
grand, majestic,
Cold generic
perhaps
drink.
too majestic. Like a combination of a much, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Right, we're gonna do that one. Right.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Bye. Woo. I'm contemplating, right? Because we got a couple of the endings, and I'm sure there's some more fun ones. I also just got my key for Balatro today.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office.
So I thought about if we beat the game early,
even further off track.
we could try
So now in
that.
order to get back, he
I'm
needed to go
on the fence.
well,
I might see maybe like 2 or 3 more endings, depending what like options are how come up. I don't know. I guess this way.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
All right, dickwad. Okay, he's gonna close this one on me too, ain't he?
No,
Yep.
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This
Not the
story
clapping.
is absolutely, definitely this way.
That slams on me. Okay. Okay. Okay.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to,
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Quill, what's poppin'? Thank you for the raid. How we doing tonight?
How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this
Thank you. How was your stream, homie?
Start the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we...
Hello, Raiders. What's poppin'? My name is CGDannyB. I'm a variety streamer. And tonight we are using my Indie Wheel of Shame to finally play the Stanley Parable. Which basically just means I've never played this game in my life. It was about time I did it. And now I'm just learning and swerving and shit.
Okay. From the top.
Oh, okay. Well, that reset. Guys, we're supposed to be in there. Hello. I had a good stream. I just also tried this game for the first time. Oh, hell yeah. How'd you like it? I've been struggling a little bit. The game would crash a couple times when we were doing one of the endings. And now we're in a different spot, so I think we're okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How do I get in that door? I want to go through that door. No. Hello, is it I, CGDannyB, looking for...
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. All right. It was good. I can't tell how many endings in the game I still haven't found, which is sort of frustrating, but also very fun. Listen, I get that. I'm in a spot where, like, I definitely want to see a few of the endings. Like, I think we've already seen, I guess it would be 5 of them? 6 of them? I guess this is technically number 6. I think. But yeah, I don't do a lot of like Steam achievement stuff, so I guess I'm not like aiming to find all of them, but I am interested in seeing like more of it.
This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
Yo, thanks, narrator.
There definitely was a story.
There's a bunch. There's a full guide available for everyone who wants to beat the whole shebang. So when we say a whole bunch, are we talking double digits? We talking triple digits? We talking
Okay, let's give it a shot.
7? Okay, well, he reset me. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yes, it was really counting mine. Some of them, it's hard to know if it counts. Yeah, so that's what I was talking to Sweet here a bit ago, because I got one ending. I'm assuming you might have gotten it. Hopefully it's not a spoiler. But like when you go to the right and you have like the mannequin wife.
Okay,
and
it's worse.
Okay.
I might be remembering.
And like, I guess that was an ending because it reset us back in the office, but I assume that was just like part of like the narrative loop. But then like I went to actually follow the directions and that gave me like the ending. Like you completed the Stanley Parable achievement. So I was like, okay, so that was an ending. But I guess the wife one is an ending. And the one I did with like the dialogue of like the tutorial intro, welcome to the job tutorial video was like an ending. So there's a couple different ones.
It's possible the story is
like this one that looks like you're on now. This is an interesting one, yeah.
Why don't we go
all the doors
the
disappear.
Other direction and see if we missed anything.
I don't want to go back. I haven't seen that one yet. It mentioned something about the wife, but I didn't hear her. Okay. Yeah, that one I think is fairly straightforward. You just have to, like, I guess not listen to homie. You just go to the left. No.
I knew we'd miss something. The story.
I might be misphrasing, so if it is, it's the mannequin lady in the apartment, if that makes sense.
No,
they're about 19 to 20 endings in my memory, so okay.
Let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay, so let's go here. I thought it was about to send me in a square. Hold on. Oh, God, what is this?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woo!
Congratulations!
Let's go!
I
beat the
put in
game.
A lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh no, no, I don't feel right about this at all.
Aw, man, come on.
No, you didn't put in any actual work.
No
for that
takesy
win.
backsies.
Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Fucking takesies backsies ass bitch. It starts to be hard to tell. It keeps you on your toes a little. Yeah, maybe. Oh, is that poutine I see there? I actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. My family picked up dinner while I was streaming, and like usually they're like, "Hey, what do you want from XYZ?" And they just showed up with this, and it's like it's just noodles and chicken. So I think if I'm correct, poutine contains like fries, right? Or is that just sometimes? I also see a new line on the floor. That's interesting. So if poutine doesn't require fries, it's literally just it's noodles, tomatoes, and like grilled chicken. So if that constitutes as poutine, then yes. If not, then no.
All right.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost,
Definitely not poutine.
The help of the
I thought I was gonna have
Stanley
poutine.
Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
This looks a little goopy. You say my food looks goopy? Hey, that's not nice. Now, have I gotten multiple? Is this still the same ending, Swede? Has each one of these resets been a new ending? Or is this like, nope, you're still, this is like,
it's over in this direction.
You're working on one ending.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Because now they give me a direction each time.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination?
The original
Even
is
if
pretty
there's
cool.
no story there.
Is this still the one ending? Checks out.
Is the story of no destination still a story?
It's cool.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Skibbity-bim-bidi-bim-bidum, I'm walking through the... This is currently my favorite ending.
Got the music? Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay, plastic bottom, white box, dark gray, fern, I guess 3 tall leaves, 4 if you want to count this one. Okay, I'll remember that, I think. Same, actually, this is pretty great. This one was funny. I enjoyed this one. I missed the music.
We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know
This is
we're
one of my
looking
favorites
for the
for sure.
Stanley
Hell
Parable,
yeah.
right? The story?
Yeah.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Wait. Because I went through there. And because I came through here, but then I went through. I can't open that, and I went through there. But I can't. I can't get there. I can't go there. I can't go there. I want to go there. But if I go this way, and then I went this way. Oh, wait. Now I'm going backwards. Wait. Yeah, I came from here. There's the fern. Okay, hold on. Then we went here. And then we went... I guess was this way a new way? Let's back to the office. What the shit? Okay.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we
Line trademark? Okay.
Everything we've been through, you... Well,
I miss the music too.
More to hell with it. Restart.
I was about to start freestyling with that track, dude. I don't know what I was going to freestyle, but I was doing it. This one feels like, for some reason, an important ending. This one...
Stanley, I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-dum.
No, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
No
lines or monitor rooms.
I like the line.
We should be fine.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yo, cool, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I guess this way, huh? Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Ah, a choice. To make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny.
I think he's thinking a bit too deep about this decision. He might be. What the fuck? Can I go to the other one? Please? I don't want to go in here. This looks boring. This room's way too big. This looks like back in high school when we did like church fine arts. And like there would be a big empty room with like 3 judges and then we'd perform like on a little stage up there by the big window. It's a little scary, honestly. The confusion ending.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me?
Freestyle previous starts. Stanley has to play the story.
I get a say in all of this. Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean...
Can you open the other door? I don't know.
Break the cycle.
I wonder if... Oh, it looks like...
Whatever it is that made this schedule.
It looks like they would both lead into here, if I had to guess.
Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey.
So I guess which restart are we on?
The journey and not the destination.
The two-door room that has
I
many
hope that's where
additional
we are
doors.
right now.
Office is now dead end.
We'll
Turn
find out, won't we?
around. Find another dead
Eventually.
end.
Well,
End up in
in the
another building.
meantime,
Okay. Oh no, it wouldn't be the first at the door in the hallways makes... Listen, that's true. The line's gone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's confusing. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. That was definitely my favorite. So I'm trying to think what else I could do. So
When Stanley came to a set of
we can
two
go
open
left
doors.
and then go
He entered the
downstairs.
door on his left.
I think it was an option.
Ah, nobody's here.
Yet
Hey,
there
everybody,
was
I
not a
missed you
single
guys.
person here either. Feeling a wave of
Stupid work.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Yes, we
office,
could.
hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
No,
his
he
boss's
didn't.
office.
I'm Stan. Looks like a fucking horror game. I don't like this. My God!
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He
How
might
did you
be fired
park in
for
here?
that. And in such a
Does this
competitive
open?
economy, why had he taken that risk? All
This
because
is
he believed
terrible.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the word.
Potential TW here for themes of mental illness. TW. What does TW stand for?
I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer.
Trigger warning. Got it. Okay. Thank you.
His
Thank you.
co-workers weren't actually
I should have put that together.
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now.
All right, so I'm going to read that in a
as he
second.
ever
So make sure I
been
don't miss
in his
anything.
life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, He knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
God damn. Okay.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Damn.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What the shit? So is this still part? That's not the end of the ending? Is this still a separate part of the ending? Holy shit! What the fuck? All right, let me see. So in the Ultra Deluxe, there are actual content warnings that allow players to skip certain endings if they might be triggering to players. So I felt it might be nice to announce them. No, 100%. I appreciate that very, 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 very much. 100%. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, that's always good to have. Like, it's one thing. Like, I guess I could be disturbed, but I personally have not had to deal with, I would say, being triggered by something like that. I'm sure, surely it's uncomfortable, but not like, you know, break me mentally or emotionally uncomfortable. So no, I appreciate it for anyone who may not have known going into that what that was going to be. But yeah, getting further in and seeing some of these more intricate endings that, than the few that we got. This is something. This is something. Let me see. I was also just playing this like base version of the game. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. People asked if I had deluxe, and I was like, I owned the basic one. I think I got it through a Humble Bundle at one point. And I just hadn't ever played it. And I thought about getting deluxe on the PlayStation to like aim to get the platinum. And I just, again, it was one of those, like, I didn't, maybe I should, but like before I buy it again, let me play the one I own type of deal. But let me see. Stanley, the pancake ending. What's up, Burb? No, this game never ends. The endings connect to other runs. After like 5 endings, it resets. So there's no... So I figured there's no way to beat the game, right? You don't end. But if I see all the endings, I would just start over and go for the same endings. Is that what I'm to understand? I was gonna say I'm gonna head and have some vegan buffalo wings, wings in quotes, in the freezer. Calling out for me. Looking forward to catch you. Absolutely cool. Again, thank you so much for the raid. I should have said earlier, yo, enjoy the lurk or do what you gotta do. I know after stream it's always nice to grab a snackies and do whatever. But no, I appreciate hanging out as long as you did. You have a good one. Hopefully, talk to you soon. Maybe I can try and I'll follow back and we'll try and raid you at some point depending on how schedules line up. But how's it going? So I'm eating my bread. 70 months, who could have assumed I'd be here this long? And it was one of my favorite games at all time. Listen, it's a good one. I felt bad during Chris because you like list your top 5. I'm like, oh, hey, we're playing Stanley Parable. I'm like, hold on, that's kind of self-promo. But I was just like, yeah, we're playing that one soon.
Were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Good question. I don't know why I didn't sub message.
Perhaps he had simply...
Yours is the prime sub, right? Maybe it's like thinking. I don't know.
He missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So does the game randomly choose my ending sometimes? Because now the paper's everywhere, I assume this is leading to another ending. Or this is still a part of the, hey, there it is. It showed up. It showed up. And...
Now I get my sub messages, hopefully. That was very dorky and kind weird.
Same. So there's a new, all right, so it is, okay, so there's a new run. But like, it's like this one kind of, like, this is on the floor. These papers are on the floor, which tells me this one established a specific ending for me, right? Now, is that just because the game will randomly choose sometimes? Or like, is it because I did the last ending, this one was prompted, it's just a new ending? Or is that like, we don't know. We don't know how it works. Hey, T, long time no see. What's poppin'? We're parably in the Stanleys or something. So it's just that the environments can randomly change to different one. Okay. So this doesn't necessarily equal an ending? Hey, Nax! Yo, long time no see. Ax was popping. Okay, so we did
He entered the door on his left.
this one. But if we went... So we went there, we went up to the office, we went down. So if I go right through the door and then straight through the hallway, maybe it's another ending? Let me see.
This was not the correct way to.
It's just a little goofy. Okay,
Stanley
okay,
knew it
okay.
perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the.
I would have
employee
assumed that was like a new
lounge
ending that was
just
about to pop
admire
off.
it. And here it was, the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
I'm digging it so far. I was definitely a little confused at first because I couldn't see where like the endings were, because I could see it being the weird mind fugangle of like that wasn't the ending, but now like you have to loop 3 times to get this ending, which some of them did appear to be that, but then it kept crashing, so I was a little like I can't tell what's happening.
And got back on track.
Okay, so that would have been just going around. So I'm wondering, is this going to give me a different ending, or
Yet there was not a single person here.
unless
either.
something is clearly different, the
Feeling a
cycle has
wave
reset.
of
Okay.
disbelief, Stanley
Well, again, the papers on the floor was clearly different, right? So that would tell me that that's a different cycle. You know what I mean? Or sorry, not a different cycle, a new cycle.
decided to go up to his boss's
Broom
office,
closet.
hoping he might
That's not what
find
this
an
is. It's a
answer
hallway
there.
still.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's.
We've gotten. That's sweet. You might have to dissect for me and see which ones we're ending and which ones are still part of another one. So we got the mannequin wife in the apartment, the obedience ending, I guess. Like the wall comes down. Oh my God! Outside, Stanley's escaped. The confusion ending. Burb said the pancake ending. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm trying to think what else we did. We had the confusing doors, but I don't know if that was a part of the confusion ending. See, that's where I'm like, because you keep restarting in the room, so I'd assume those are new endings, but apparently that was all one, so that's why it's hard to break the difference, you know? I go here. I'll let you know if we run into a new ending, what carries over. Unless you're still on an ending and it resets, it should be the same once the cycle resets. Yeah, I feel like I hear what you're saying, but it's almost like but we've done this. I've seen this happen that was not a reset. You know what I mean? Because I would assume if I went through the first one where it's like, oh, there's too many doors, let's reset. But I guess that was part of the confusion ending, right? But then I went back, it reset, took me back to my office. I went to the next room. Now there were no doors, so I had to go back. Then it reset and gave me the line. Are those 3 separate endings? But I think we discussed that was all part of the confusion ending. So that's where it's like, if it resets, it's an ending. But then we're like, if there's a definite difference, again, paper's on the floor. I guess if that's a goof, but that would tell me that's a significant difference. That's like, oh, something's happening. So that should be a separate ending. There's a part where it's like, but Danny, let me explain. I'm like, no, I get it. It just doesn't seem like everything's lining up. Definite differences mean different endings. Yeah, and right, I get.
Into his
so now,
office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Was it?
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Base game is vastly different. Thanks for the music. So now, like, this is something different. So this tells me this is a new ending.
Rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay. You see what I mean? But like this is like, we've done this hallway, but that music didn't play last time, and that thing just went like, and when so like it's different. It's just a little random thing that happens if you type out the thing too fast. Okay. See, now I feel like I'm getting too many different explanations in chat where it's like, but Danny, this is what happened. Now I feel like that, but like this is different.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read.
This is. I don't think it's the hallway we had last time. I think it was like a straight shot.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Busy would try to guide you. So I guess it's not so much that I need. This is more streamer talking to chat, because I feel like chat's saying this is the case. However, chat, you say this, but this is the case. I understand it's confusing. I totally understand it's confusing, and I'm cool with that. I'm down with the vibe. Totally fine with that. It just seems like chat's like, but Danny, this is the case. I'm like, is it? Because this happened. Well, right, but that's an exception. I'm like, okay, why is it an exception? Oh, because this. I'm like, but why is that an exception now, but not here? Well, it's because it's confusing. I'm like, okay, but if it's I get it's confusing, but then it's like, well, here's the rules. Here's how the game works. So now we're in a cycle of like, the game works like this, except when it doesn't. But when it doesn't, it works like this. But it doesn't do that because it does that. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, chat? Because I feel like we're like, Danny, this is what's happening, but it's not. And I'm like, right, okay, but why are we saying it's happening? Like, we're saying it's happening because it's happening, but it's not happening. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to
That's all
walk
I'm saying.
forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh yeah, we're escaping. We're getting out of here. I'll be the game 2 years from now. It is okay. Listen. Just because again, I feel like I get it and I'm explaining it, but we're not getting it. I understand the game may not have rules. The game is confusing. I get that. But it also feels like I'm being told by chat that there are rules. There are circumstances that happen. You'll see this happen because it's a new run. But it's not a new run because this happened. Only when something brand new happens. But when something brand new happens, that's a goof. That's not a rule. That's not a change. That's a this. You see what I'm saying? So I got chat saying, hey, Danny, there's no rules. This doesn't equal this. But also, hey, Danny, there's rules. This equals this. So you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Because now I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall where everyone's like, but Danny, no, not this, but this. I'm like, but you said that we said this. So now I feel like the confusion's from chat and not the game. I think the game's making more sense to me than chat is. You know what I mean, guys? Sorry, I unpaused the game before I did this. Probably best thing you spoil yourself will only button if we think it might be. Yeah, I appreciate that. That sounds good. I'm dying. Cool.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
I get what you're saying, but I wish I could explain it. Imagine like English, how there are many rules, but the rules are broken constantly. See, I get that, and that's valid. That makes sense. I think my thing has been I'm being told by the professionals of this game, the people who've played this game or watched this game, whatever, that the rules exist in this space. I think if I was told, hey, things happen, but then they don't happen, I think I'd make more sense. But then I do something like, no, Danny, that's not what you do. I'm like, what do you mean that's not what I do? You said this. Okay, we're fine. We're going to play Stanley Parable for the next 30 minutes. I don't want to die. No.
From a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his...
I don't accept.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Okay.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yo!
When every path you can walk has been created for you long
This is gorgeous. A little white for my taste, but it's gorgeous.
Making life the same. Do you see now?
Seen all these paintings?
Do you see that Stanley
Nature
was
paintings?
already dead from the moment he
My computer! Why'd they steal it? Did I get fired? Oh shit, no way. Is it a map? Oh, that's cool. We walk out there and then go through that office and then we come around this corner and then that's the two doors. The two doors, yeah. And then this is chaos. This is all where the chaos happens. Office computers. Hey, this guy's playing Baltro. That new hit poker game that I have. That's actually Solitaire, but I have to play that. Maybe I'll play some tonight. I don't know. I'm back. Office is pretty. Yo, welcome back. What were we just talking about you? You're looking gorgeous, by the way. Just stunning today. Long time no see. That's what I said, T. What's poppin'? How you been? You being safe out there? Blowing your nose? Make sure you're not congested? It's so awesome to me that, like, in the second thing I saw when I played the game, I know you said earlier you mentioned seeing an ending, and I hadn't seen it yet. That is really dope. And I like that because it's one of those things where I know games could do it now. We have all these different endings, but also I think there's an expectation now. And I'm saying this in a world where I'm playing Stanley Parable after playing Superliminal, after playing Viewfinder, after playing who knows what, after playing all these different similar style games, right? And like, oh shit. Like, it's so interesting to see how this kind of, I don't know if I'd say it's like the founder of this type of walking sim and this craziness, but I guess it's probably one of the most like original, well-known ones, if that makes sense. So it's interesting seeing like the influences from this in, you know, the ones I'm playing now that don't do a lot of the like multiple endings as much as more of like the gameplay in general, but it's interesting. I like that. Like, it actually is the everyone's experience can be different. Let's just say Stanley Parable. What's the name? On off. Okay. So is there? I guess. So that's just I can't use that, but or can I use it? Can I somehow get in there? That feels like that would be an ending. I can go that way, or one of the OGs for sure. One of the OGs. Another victory for the OGs. Oh my god, my office! Okay. Oh god. Oh, lagged. It's also hell of an ending to see as like my second thing to see those bones in the game so quickly. Yeah, totally. It definitely seems like a very influential game. 100%. Oh, it's like, hello? 5, 4. It's a bomb! Okay, we're fine. I feel like I'll just explode. Like, I want to go back. What is this? Zending model. Okay. Was me falling and dying an ending? Is that an ending or nah? If I fall off that balcony or that platform, is that an ending? I'm assuming that's the ending. Did I go explore everywhere I could in here? My giant rulebook for the Call of Cthulhu TCRPG just came in. Nice, dude. Very cool. We've been talking a little bit lately. So our current campaign's on like super mega hiatus. I told you guys before, like we split into groups. The other group's just been like unable to get together to do their thing, which has been like really frustrating to like, when are we going to get back together and play? But we're on like, they're playing this week just on a separate day. And then the next like 3 weeks, they can't play because the one guy can't make it. And then the 4th week, someone talked, so I paused it, or like snickered or something. And then the 4th week, we're at PAX. Speaking of which, I'll be at PAX if anybody's there. But then that's when I was, they said throughout those weeks, we could try and do like a one-shot separate campaign, some. And I think Chris might DM for something like that. So that might be cool. But yeah. Falling and Dying was the first one. Technically, yes. Listen. Bet. I'll take it. So I wasn't thinking about that. So that would be another ending that I already got. You're free Saturdays, 12 to 3. You can join my group. Oh, listen. As fun as that would be. I was fucking late. And my sleepy ass would be like, dude, 11 o'clock, night.
How they wish to control one another.
I definitely wouldn't mind listening again, but like I usually kind of listen in if I'm going to bed, you know? I'll lay in bed and just listen on my TV. Okay.
Can you see? Can
No.
you see how much they need one another?
Yeah?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these.
No, not again!
Program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time.
And that's museum ending. Okay. And like now it's I have to reset. Is it going to reset? Because I'm dead, right? So like. Oh, it'll reset. Oh, too late. It took forever. So Burb, you missed it a couple times. We were doing the. I don't know what ending it would have been, Swede. The one where the right door kept crashing on us. And then we went left. It was the one where he kind of breaks down the narrative. He's like, I made this whole game and you've ruined it by going the wrong way. And, and you're in like a broken, like, the not Stanley ending. Okay, so yeah. We did that one. That one kept crashing. So I'm at the spot where like, if it goes black, I'm assuming the game broke. Because now I'm PTSD of it,
gone.
you know?
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So can you guys think of what I haven't done yet?
Of 2 open doors,
if I go left, I've gone down, I've gone straight. If I go, is there anywhere else? I can't go back now. keep ignoring Stanley? What does that mean? Jumping from the moving balcony onto the catwalk? Oh, shit.
This was not.
Oh, I guess I could do that. Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So if I go here, right? So if I go
Stanley
out here.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
So now do I have to... Because this goes straight and then up, right? So I would have to just walk all... Okay, so let's do this.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
Shut up, narrator. I'm busy.
I'm not your enemy, really.
It was okay.
I realized...
I was going to ask if they'd done this, but wasn't sure if that would count as spoiling the option. At this point, I wouldn't say spoiling the option as much as spoiling the ending. So if they're like, did you go this way? Which on me, because I mentioned the wife one. So that, I'm sorry, that's on me. I spoiled it for you. You can beat me up later if you want. That would be like did you try going here? I'm like, I didn't. Let's do that. So I wouldn't take that as a spoiler. It's just, oh, there's a way you can go.
The fact is that the story has been about nothing
go
but
forward.
You all this time.
Forward. Okay.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
It's my mannequin wife.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
You're right, I do.
I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now, listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red's dumb. This is a blue family over here.
Aha. Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red's dumb. This is the blue family over here.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red's dumb. This is the blue family over here.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let
Blue reference? Danny. Also, I'm sorry. I saw T. This is the guy. I totally missed it. So it was birthday. He could join the other campaign at 7. Oh, okay. Burp. He could join the other campaign at 7. Listen, guys. Listen. I'm in one campaign right now. And I know it's floundering right now. It's got to get fixed. We got to get back on track. But I don't think I can handle 2 campaigns. Now I will say, if things are organized properly for the DMs, you're like, hey, I need an NPC. I need someone to play him. If some things are sorted out, I can make that work. I can't commit to a consistent, but if it's like, hey, these 3 weeks we need this character, let's wrap. I must exert control over my story by purposefully bringing it to my own death. Yeah, that's how I do it. Danny likes blue. I do like blue. Blue is my brand.
There's nothing.
Blue's my whole personality.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map.
I go on a date. I'm talking to this baddie, right? First date. I'm like, yo, honey, what's poppin'? She's like, yo, tell me about yourself. I'm like, blue. She's like, I'm sorry? I'm like, blue. She's like, I guess, is that your favorite color? I'm like, oh, no, you asked me about myself. Blue. She's like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, well, so like, I wake up, blue. I go to sleep, blue. I eat breakfast, blue. I piss, blue. I take a shit, blue. I play video games, blue. I walk outside, blue. I drive to work, blue. I fall into the river, blue. That's just kind of like who I am. I piss blue. I piss blue. Yeah. And I'm just like, that's me. And she's like, okay, I'm into it. And then we get married, have a bunch of blue babies. Nah, Burb, come on now. I wasn't getting all sexual about it. Not in the first date. I don't go to the girl. I'm like, hey, I come blue. And she's going to be like, nah. Now, either she's like, oh, that's too much information. Or she's like, you know what? I'm kind of into it. You know what I mean? And yeah, she goes dabu-dee dabu-die, and then a bunch of blue babies. I'm saying that could be my life, but I ain't found that right girl yet. So, So ladies, if you're into just blue, let me know. I piss blue.
Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire...
This looks like one of the blank Overwatch, like, free play maps.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
Mint's my kind of color at the moment. Listen, mint's a good one.
Because this is what you wanted to see.
Looks like JKR. It kind of does.
Stanley,
A little more orange, though.
These strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Don't stab me.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I feel like I still shouldn't listen to him, but I kind of want to listen to him this time. Should I take the orange door? I kind of want to go in the orange door. Chat has not told me not to take the orange door. Probs? Alright, no one told me not to. I'm doing it. Ooh!
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that?
Now, here's what I'm going to ask. Is this ending multifaceted? Could I run it back and pick different numbers and get a different ending? Or is it no matter what I pick in here, this is one ending? Or are there multiple endings through picking different numbers? Because now the brain tree is going on.
But I guess it isn't my place.
Orange door, not be a hater? I don't remember.
Yeah, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid,
I have the same question, like, say, if I said 5, I assume he'd have a different response, but now, is that one of the rules that doesn't break, or it's just like, oh, it's just a goofy haha, you just picked a number? Oh, shit. Worldwide leaderboard. Me, where am I? Where am I on the board? Oh, shit. Are these real? These are fake, right? No, are these real? Oh, shit, where am I? Aw, that's not me. I'm CGDannyB. I mean, that's not bad out of everyone playing. I'm pretty high up there. You obviously rank 9,328 out of 9,328 players worldwide. That's wanted to ask some friends for help. Friends list empty. Nuh-uh, it's not true. This game's making me. I'm nuts. I don't like this game anymore.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
I'm ready for this game just to throw me in like a Call of Duty lobby. Yo, man's got a world record.
Baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
Chat, this is going to sound wild. Stick with me. It's February. It's Black History Month.
So
that's a white ass baby.
4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience. You heartless bastard. If you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me. Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience.
No.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Black History Month! Let's go!
Why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain?
Oh.
What do we have here?
Trust me, it gets good after you play for 4 hours. They just intentionally murdered a child. That's so good. Hey, it's February. What you gonna do? That's what I'm saying, guys. You know what I mean? Black History Month. Go tell your favorite black person you love them. But don't call them your favorite black person, because that's weird. Just go tell your favorite black person. You know in your head who it is. Just say, I love you. You're like, oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
Like it'll work?
What game we
Let's give
playing?
it a shot.
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I swear it's gonna be Call of Duty. I'm gonna like top frag this shit, dog. Oh!
Well, Stanley, is this any better?
I'm playing
Now, for
Minecraft!
Something you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'm
playing
this.
Minecraft.
I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
I
Watch
can't
this,
jump.
Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here.
Oh,
And
I was like, where are you building a house? You can't live in that.
Let's
There's no
see,
room.
what does it need? Yes, of course. And
Oh, there we
just
go.
to finish it all off, yes.
Nice.
It's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel a shame.
I'll make it here.
Inadequacy.
Listen, love you too, Burp. Thanks.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Are you gonna crush me? You're gonna like drop sand or gravel on me or something. Hit the crouch. I can't go in. Am I supposed to be able to go? Okay,
Isn't
there we
it
go.
grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must read.
Gee, thanks, Axe. I appreciate that very much in my life.
Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, okay. It's just straight up doing Minecraft. I want to know how this conversation went. I wonder if they were like, Notch, we have this awesome idea. We need to steal Minecraft. And he's like, sure, go ahead. Like, I want to know, is there a documentary about this game? Because I kind of want to watch that. That reminds me, I still haven't watched the Sea of Stars documentary. I need to watch that.
Get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Rosetta talked to Mojang about it. I imagine. When was Stanley Parable? What year was that out? Because I'm wondering where Minecraft was at that
this
point.
is far more open-ended than I had in mind.
Mom, my
I
gamma's
thought it was
really high. I
something
can see
more
fine.
narrow and linear. Something
now
that
I
makes you
can't.
feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No, I wasn't done with Minecraft. 2014. That recent? Damn. I was thinking like 2008 to 10 if I had to guess. But I guess it does visually look better than that. I guess, yeah. That makes sense. No, I don't know if that could be true, right? Because at some point someone's like because if it had been 2014, 2015, right? That means when everyone, I'm thinking back in college, I think I saw someone like, hey, you could finally complete it. That means you couldn't have completed it yet if it was 2015, 2014, because it's only now 2024. Oh, correct. Yeah, I meant when it launched. What'd you think I meant? What'd y'all think I meant when I said when to come out? Came out October 17th, 2013. What? Hold on, let me see. I'm just a little befuddled. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. 2013. I guess I'm just wondering because like I saw a post years ago that was like people can finally get like complete Stanley Parable because it's been 10 years. Or maybe it was only 5 years. I don't know. I'm not sure. Someone check that achievement. What's the one to not play the game for so many years? Like when Stanley Parable launched.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious.
I don't know if that's correct, Burb. Because again, like even if Ultra Deluxe is the only one that had it. Let me see something. How can I see achievement? Yeah, so I'm playing the basic. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. Okay, so sorry. You're saying the 10 one specifically. Okay, you're saying, oh, got it. Okay. I thought you were just saying, like, it doesn't have the don't play for so long. I see what you're saying. So then if that was the case, then the game came out in 2013, so then 2018 would have been the people can finally complete Stanley Parable. Okay. The red wire has been attached. I need to keep that on. Don't even leave me. You're making a note here. Now, why'd you do that? You got an achievement by changing? Yeah, I saw that. I'd probably only do that on PlayStation, though.
Critical thing, Stanley. You're 40.
Oh, here we go. No shot, dude. I'm actually just playing Portal in here. I swear to God, if I just get the Portal gun all of a sudden, I'll be wild.
No, actually, you
Where'd
know
he go?
what? I think that's plenty.
No!
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any...
Oh, shit. Oh, I should be down here. Oh, shit. I want to fall? I think that's a ledge. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. Or a ledge. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sweet. Honestly, dog, I'm not going to lie. Kind of shitty of you to do that. That was my favorite mug. And the fact that you just went and broke it, I'm a little pissed at you for that one. But yeah, like I said, I want to say at the time, I remember people saying, like, you couldn't do it on Steam because you couldn't do the chime because, like, Steam was automatically linked to the internet, blah, 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 somewhere like that. I wasn't a PC gamer in 2018, so I couldn't tell you. But, I guess 2013 would have been like when I wasn't a PC gamer. 2018 I had a PC playing stuff, but I guess do I just fall? Is there a way up somewhere? Maybe I just fall. Okay. How could you, sweet? Not the crying winky face. That's pretty toxic right there. Sorry. The old Stanley Parable. So, like, is that not how this works? Is this very different in Deluxe? I mean, I know Deluxe is different. It's going to be a matter of, like, how different. Or if someone have, like, porn on their computer or something, dog, you know what I mean? Don't even leave me. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's always hard to say my satisfaction. I want to go through the red door. It's a dead end. Something in here? Is there nothing in here? Okay, no. Okay. Just DLC, but it's amazing. Half-Life is just Gmod, Lamau. It's
I wonder what he found.
Death.
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Damn, that's an ending right there, huh? Look at how life is still Gmod. I mean, like.
A soft wind blew outside, and perhaps rain started. And if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped
that was the game's. That's like the end. So like, if I didn't do the other one, I would have gotten an achievement. Like, would have been like, you completed the game. Does anyone know? Is there another one that's like short that we could do? We still have like 6 minutes before stream ends. Cause I guess, can I do the catwalk and then go the red door? Is that a quick one? Is that a short one? Or is that gonna be like another 14 years?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What way was that? The red door is a short one. I gotta run. Hold on.
This was not
What's
the
this way,
correct
right?
route to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first. Just
Did
to
we be short
ignore
as
it.
well? Did we do Zending? Sweet.
It was okay.
Something said Zending. Or is that mean something different?
Back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How the hell did we get there? Oh, it was on the catwalk. It was a catwalk. Okay.
Stanley
You're right.
was
It
so
was
bad
catwalk.
at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I can't go any faster. I was trying to run.
I realize that investing in your
I mean, worst case, you go overnight. It's like we're gonna die if we go overnight. I just don't want to do one that's in like 30 minutes. You know.
Nothing but you all this time.
Trigger warning for themes. Okay. So is that the one we're doing? Zending is the red door.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of
Thank
this,
you.
but I really
And yes, thank you again for the
want to
trigger
help
warning. I
you,
appreciate
to
you doing
show
that.
You something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove
Red's a dumb color. We like blue in the.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully. This is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really
Is Red
have
door the self
wanted you
die
to
ending?
be
I think
happy all
that's what I
this
guess.
time? The
I mean,
problem
I'm going
is
with
all
you
these
guys.
choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
This reminds me, does anyone know there's a game out there? People speedrun it. But I guess you're in like a train terminal and you have to go down a hallway, and the moment you see something different, you have to turn around and go the other way. Anyone know what game I'm talking about? Did any actions pick red now? Psh, nah, it was a blue door. I won't even put this on YouTube. I'll just go back and edit it, so I made the red door blue. And be like, they're both blue doors. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do we want?
Exit 8, maybe? I don't know the name for sure. I'm assuming someone will be like, Danny, that's the one. I know that one. I guess I saw some dude on TikTok who got like the world record because he like somehow got some impossible combination, like just bam, 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 or something like that. Yeah, I didn't have the context. I just saw a dude walking down the hall. I had no clue.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going?
It's actually really pretty.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me. Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing. No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room? No. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
It's actually kind of sad, and I'm not going to lie to you.
Stanley, let's go back to the... My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Wait, should I go back? I thought I was going to keep going. I saw go again. I saw go back. Should I... Are those two separate endings? Is one happier?
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you
They end the
wanted to
same
make a
way?
choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
Yeah. That's what you thought was the way to go? That's what we thought was funny, haha? That was it? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Just mention dialogue if you go back. So if I go back and do the same thing, okay. It's not a one. Fuck. Okay, so let's.
That's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on,
it was really good timing. It was good timing. It was really good.
Again.
Not funny at all. All right, easy peasy, right? So if we go back, we jump once, we go back to the room, right? So you're saying it's like the same thing, it's just different dialogue?
And Stanley
Maybe?
knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It was okay.
But
I mean, it might be a
eager to get back
TikTok
to
clip. It
business,
might be a TikTok
Stanley
clip. I
took
don't
the
know.
first open door on his left.
No, I didn't. Okay, I know. I was like
Stanley
one more,
was so
but like
bad
now I'm just
following
curious.
directions, It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So dialogue changed a little. Okay.
Look, Stanley,
Is it
I
like
think
quicker though?
perhaps
I
we've
guess
gotten
if
off
I
on the wrong
jump and then go out, like is it just like, oh, that's the end?
Me, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone...
Me?
What? Really?
Really?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration?
I almost want to play this game dubbed over by Gary Whitta. Kind of funny best friend and the guy who wrote Rogue One and Book of Eli.
But I really do want to help you, to show you.
I feel like this would be like a very different game if Gary Whitta was telling me to fuck myself or
prove
something, you know?
that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Let me in. Okay. So I go in.
Thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Got it. What the fuck? That clip URL just says, "Nerding yummy plumage, Charlie the Unicorn." That's it. That's what they do. Twitch. If you anytime you get a Twitch clip, they usually do that kind of link. They just give some dumb something. I assume just link to like a word generator, just throw whatever in. Okay, so I still want to go out and jump at least once, right?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? No, wait. Where are you going? If we just stay right here, right in... Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay
But now,
here.
do these
Don't
count as
take
separate
this
endings,
from
though?
me.
If I do two different things? I'm asking about the rules again. You're going to be like, this is a different rule, Danny. This one, no.
Oh, thank God.
You can jump and then
You
go
lived.
back, and his dialogue changes
You
a
had
little
me
bit.
worried there for a moment.
Ooh.
Can we please... There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
This is the same ending. So like, so am I supposed to stand here? Is that just like, is that it? I guess it's the same ending, but Danny, want to watch this, but I also want to play. Yo, Travi, what's poppin'? Dude, you're looking handsome, by the way. But no sweat. We are literally... Burb, jump off with... Never mind, that's really bad taste what just happened. That's right, Trav. We're actually just about to wrap up, but it's okay. I get it. It's really fun. I would recommend it. Just don't let chat tell you they're the rules, because they say there's rules, then there's not rules, and they just lie to you all the time. So I'd say just go walk around. And he just gets more desperate? Okay. Like, so... Just go back and jump. Oh, okay, so if I go back, jump again, come back out, like I have to just, like, cycle it?
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Okay, so I'm just prolonging it by going out, drop.
No, what do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
That's right, Travis. If you get a chance to play the game yourself, the VOD will be over on youtube.com/CGDannyB VODs, and then...
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Come back and watch this later. I also need to watch your Poppy. Yes, the Poppy ones are all on YouTube now. Yeah, no, I got you set, dog. I got you set. Yo, chat, can someone type exclamation point VODs for Travi, though?
God. Is this
how you doing, Travi? You're looking beautiful, by the way. I said that already.
But you'll throw yourself from this
bye, BB.
over and over to be rid
Take care. See you at the cabin.
Willing to kill yourself to keep
someday.
From being happy. Am I reading
yeah.
the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know. Do you actually want to stay alive, or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
This is depressing. Yo, Jake the Ace, what's poppin'? You showed up basically at the end of the stream, my homie. I wish we were going longer, but hey, how you doing? Let's see if I die. Is hell is that ready? Is this my 4? Is this my last one? Am I about to just...
Is it over?
Don't die! Like a second too late, dog. Like if you had said like maybe a little bit earlier, boom. But like right then, it could have just been a little bit quicker. That'd be a little bit quicker on the drop. Why? We're being depressed, Burb. We can't just be doing this where I'm like...
Mr. King Dice, I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, 'cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring them to the king.
I sure hope nobody who would have an issue with those trigger warnings would be watching that, be like, but Danny, that was not the time. Because chat made me do it. But I digress. Hey, chat, that's been the Stanley parable. I think it's a good place to put a pin on that. This is really cool. Like I said, I was a little, not that it ruined my experience or anything. I think it was just this disconnect between chat being like, this is how the game works, but this is not how the game works. And I'm like, I guess I expect this to work. Well, it does do that, but it doesn't do that. But it does do this, but it doesn't really do that. So I'm like, okay, well then, whatever. I think just being able to go and see the different, I think it's to defining what is and isn't an ending. I'm like, I think it's better just to experience it. Just be like, yeah, go here. Like if there's like, go to this is an ending, this is the thing, it's a whatever, cool. I feel like sometimes there's resets that aren't resets that are, and it just didn't seem, yeah. I blame you guys. Honestly. Every one of you suck. But I love you either way. Yeah, it's a little hard to explain. Most likely the best way to play is to experience it. You just got 2 endings. Endings of life. That's fucked up, man. That's crazy. It's crazy you do that right there. That's wild. But, yeah. Hey, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching this on the YouTube channel after the fact, hey, like, comment, subscribe. tell me when you found the video and how you were looking for it. You just like the game? Were you like, Danny, I missed the stream, I gotta go watch it? Or whatever happened. And if you're like, man, I wish I could watch these live, like, and talk to this person like these magical people on the internet seem to be doing. I'm like, dude, you know how to do that? You go to twitch.tv/CGDannyB. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's really lit. It's fun. For anyone here in chat watching this now, tomorrow night, we're still going live. It is me, Nerdstorm, Spacey, and Kanai. We are playing Helldivers. We're still starting at 6. I don't know. I think Nerdstorm will be home like later. I think like 7-ish. I don't know how Spacey and Kanai are, so I can't show up often anymore. And the time I joined, Danny tells me, yeah, absolutely, Axe, you suck. You suck. Accept it. You bungle. I remember playing King Dice when Stanley dies. If you play this game, there you go. That's what you do. You have that song at Q. I was going to Twitch is better. Freedom game, baby. I'll be like, yo, Jake, I'm excited to talk to you, homie. I'm excited to see you. Democracy. Listen, assuming we can get into lobbies. That's the plan. So, but I'm going to go reheat my not poutine and enjoy the rest of my meal. But guys, thank you again for being here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting the content and everything. It's one of those things I feel like I have to take the moment to be like, hey, I know be funny and meme and joke like, you weren't here. I don't love you anymore. You're not here all the time. When you guys can make it to stream and you're here and you chat with me, I appreciate it so much. I know life's busy, relationships, family, jobs, school, whatever. I get it. Sometimes can't all be here, but when you are, I appreciate it so freaking much. And just anything, commenting on the social media posts, the YouTube videos, the likes, like anything you go like out of your way to help with the content is greatly appreciated, like so much. So thank you very much. I'm kind of rambling here, so forgive me. I had this random shower thought the other day where I was kind of like talking to myself about like including engagement, like how hard it is to get engagement on things, whether it's people talking in chat, people commenting and interacting with stuff. And like, it's tough because sometimes you're like forcing people to just say words on things that like, they don't really have anything to say. It's one entertainment. So like, there's like a satisfaction in it when people do comment on something or people do give feedback on something or they like engage with it. I'm like, oh, cool. People enjoy this for what it is. And I need to continue to produce this, but sometimes that's hard to do, you know, especially when it's depending on the medium and everything. So it's suffice it to say, it's just very satisfying and very like uplifting when that engagement happens. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like anything is super helpful and super appreciated. 100%. Mwah. Anyway, I rambled a little bit there, so I apologize. But thank you guys again. I will see you tomorrow for Helldivers. It's time to chill out and relax. And I'll put a poll or something in the Discord to try and figure out the Fortnite fashion show and see when works best for that. Because I would like to get as many people as possible. But like some of you seem to think Sunday works better than Saturday, and Saturday might be either way. Anyway, good night, everybody. Love you. Mwah.